Ladies and gentlemen, we got a new Blank Boy video, and it's an Invincible video, so you know we on it. You know what I mean? No freaky. Now, I will say, this is my second time recording this intro because I clicked play, and the amount of F-bombs were in the first 19 seconds, I had to start here because I was like, well, this video's yellow instantly. I don't know how Blank Boy be getting his videos not yellowed, but yeah, I had to skip it because it was so egregious that I was just like, what? I might upload the other part, my original intro on Patreon or something, because why are you cussing so much? Golly. Hold on, let me skip a little. Oh, the only thing you missed is the Mohawk Invincible pulled up on Invincible. And then he went into a joke that was just all F-bombs.
Fearsome through the wall of the prison. Unfortunately, Invincible just freed TK and Y&W Melly. They're gonna come out like Captain America looking for the Vine app and Ayo and Teo. Invincible's on the back foot getting punched in the dick area, uppercut, grabbed, and slammed and thrown into the sky
with a dab of ranch
towards space with Mohawk charging in. But luckily, Invincible recovered, blocking him, then getting his blocked, and Mohawk torpedoes Invincible to the ground. And I don't know what the civilians are even paying taxes for. What is it even going to if the law enforcement is running away from the threats to our lives? Joe West was dumb as shit.
You act like they don't do that in real life, man.
But at least he was 10 toes versus every speedster.
You ugly, you ugly.
My nigga, we're twins. We've all been in Invincible shoes before. Niggas be like, yo mama's show, and it be coming from your sister. Mark uses that noggin, headbutting Invincible, and starts choking him out. And this is where Invincible realizes, oh shoot, he's choking me, but my hands are still free. Balling up his fist and squishing Mark's brains got him passing out in Missionary. But at this point,
that was a real stupid plan. I didn't even think about that. How you choked a nigga and left his arms free? What?
Word has already gotten out that Invincible is out here in different countries with shitty haircuts and causing a ruckus. So when these no-name superheroes pull up and see our Invincible, they're coming off seeing 3 niggas identical to him ripping people in half. So all this pleading your case stuff isn't gonna work. Put your hands up and defend yourself, because Luke Cage not playing.
I ain't gonna lie to you. My biggest problem with Invincible, I've said this, is the character designs. They got a few character designs that they were eating with, but like, if generic superhero was, I feel like all of their characters are set to generic superhero. I feel like all of they have creative player characters where you just click square and it just like randomizes you. The entire thing just makes like a generic. These niggas are so generic. If you notice, everybody basically has like a two-tone suit that really doesn't speak to them at all in any way. No, I gotta go back a little bit. Sorry, I got to, bro. This is egregious, God. Hold on, we got a point.
A ruckus. So when these,
all right, this dude is to me the most inspired design. Now, it's kind of just Thor with the hammer, but I like how he looks because Thor doesn't get to monopolize a hammer. And I'm pretty sure, isn't he called Kid Thor or something? Steel has a hammer. So he's not the only hammer person. And this is not like a Mjolnir. This is like a big old mallet. So to me, believe it or not, but as a superhero, he looks like a bellboy at a hotel. Like, this is not fly. And then throw this garbage ass two-tone blue and white suit the fuck away, bro. Garbage. Now, you couldn't even put like a letter on your chest or generic. That's why I was saying with the video game when I went, Invincible to me would be a weird video game because there wouldn't be any character that I would see and be, oh, I want to play with that person. Battle Beast, greatly designed. I think 90% of the costumes for superheroes are awful. I think Omni-Man's look stupid too. I just do, just because everybody's suit looks like Omni-Man's suit or a variant of it. So, and then you got Shorty over here with the same two-tone color scheme with a white and a random color, but then she got boxing gloves. Oh, that's so creative. That's my one thing is that, man, I wish they spent more time. And I know the comic books, that's what they look like, but like,
no-name superheroes pull up and see our Invincible, like they're coming off seeing 3 niggas gonna work. Put your combos and bootleg Thor swinging that hammer. Pause. And can you blame them?
That's a
They
jobber
can't take
fit.
any chances. Like if variants of me showed up and you seen blank boys posting 20v1s, beat my ass just like this. And we can all agree someone like Lex Luthor is a hater. Asshole kidnapped a puppy and then rage baited Superman. But Powerplex is up there too. He on that level. Look how happy he is to go over there in third party. So excited to help jump Invincible. Lo and behold though, gift wrapped to him at his feet is another Invincible to kill. I don't know how Mohawk Mark even survived. His brains are oatmeal, shouldn't be able to stand. But not only can he stand, he can take Powerplex's attack and show that he is not our Invincible. Our Invincible is Buns. We don't stand a chance, bro. How is he supposed to beat all these Viltrumites when he can't even beat Michael Jordan and these two other randoms? Look how happy Mohawk Mark is. But unfortunately, look at the animation Invincible be on. These niggas clearly don't got the budget to do this.
Those two twins were a little bit, their suits were inspired too. Since I pointed out where the suits that are garbage, I'm going to point out the suits that are good too. Those two twins, it's still not a real cool outfit, like superhero outfit to me, but it's a bit more inspired. Like, I'll put it like this. If you put any one of these heroes in the MCU, I think you would quickly realize how under-designed they are. There's a thing about being over-designed, but there's a thing about they're very under-designed on Invincible.
Full fight. So that's how we come back to Mohawk Mark just slumped. They must have asked our Invincible a question that only he could know, like what their group name is, and that's how he gained their trust. Let's be honest, all of us would have failed that test. But elsewhere, Oliver is trying to help, and he realizes quickly that is not his brother. That's Mark IV. He's evil, lil bro. He's the type to go, yeah, you could play the game, hand you a controller and that bitch unplugged. And unfortunately, Mark and Eve aren't even in the area. They're surveying around somewhere else, seeing head, shoulders, knees, and toes lying everywhere. Cecil need to start giving these heroes report cards. Let them know they're doing a bad job. And it's not looking any better for their grades when Mark 6 is slamming like the Hulk, taking out a bunch of heroes.
Now, Mark 6's outfit is pretty garbage, but the face mask dangly thing is unique. I think it looks stupid though, but it's more inspired.
Heroes. There was like 7 people surrounding him and he took them out with one move.
Come on, man. That's too easy.
Our Mark and Eve getting ready to jump one Invincible. So what y'all think happening to Oliver, bro? Mark IV doing Lil Bro crazy, done crushed this man like the bug his mother is, hitting the Yamcha. Luckily his Viltrumite half kicked in, like Steph Curry's white side when it's time to hit a celebration. Cause he manages to get up, charging back in, going between the legs and punching Mark IV in the back. But he done fucked up. Mark IV was just itching to beat on someone. Don't try and snitch to Debbie either, little nigga. You started this, bro. Luckily for Oliver, he's not a civilian in this world, so he's actually gonna get saved. Mark IV gets blasted away and 2 randoms start running him down. Oliver going in for the triple team on him too. Blasted away and 2 randoms start running him.
You put boxing gloves on her, she's basically the last bit, just with a color swap. This person looking like a human fly, that's a little bit different. Okay. Suit's still garbage, but I like from the wings, I like from here up. This down is just like, all right, nigga. All right, I'm gonna stop.
Down. Oliver going in for the triple team on him too. Unfortunately, not every other hero is lucky enough to have help, because this poor soul is stuck in an ISO with Sinister Mark flipping out of the way. Sinister Mark is not the one to play with. Bro murdered his Omni-Man.
Right there, nigga.
Bro talking his talk, but they all the same person, so I guess we all that nigga now. This random green swole dude gets knocked away, picks up Tyrion Lannister, chucking him in. You already know he be talking about, don't pick me up, I don't like that for real. That nigga lying. Tyrion gets thrown at Retro Mark, getting blocked. He manages to weave all 4 for weeks, no ass hits. It's clear they have no chance of winning this. They should have called for backup, because now Green Dude getting uppercut and crushes his midget homie underneath him. Bro's own teammate gave him the plankton treatment. What are even their powers? His shit is being big and his shit is being small? Purple Skull Dude over here gets pushed by fuck a haircut Mark, and this airbender has no choice but to eat a card to the face. It looks like these NPC heroes could have used some help, but instead we got 2 of the world's strongest niggas jumping one Mark. Cal Invincible is getting the beats put on him. This is exactly why every villain on Earth be getting a ridiculous KD before getting put down. Out here boosting in bot lobbies. These heroes don't know basic strats. And Cal Invincible tells them that look around, bodies on bodies that you could have saved. Invincible, Eve, and all these heroes need a leader giving them W call.
I like Rex's too. I know I said I wouldn't do it, but out of all of it, Rex is the one that I like. Rex's. Everybody else is just wearing a bodysuit with a bunch of generic designs and colors on it. Like Rex's is inspired. The collar, the goggles, the thing right here, the gloves, the little utility belt with the dispensers. I like all of that. But you ain't gonna tell me her and him and like these two niggas, that's like the same suit, nigga.
So they can be most effective. Someone like Captain America.
And Hulk. The aura from Captain America. Look at this.
Smash.
Omni-Invincible pulls up. Is he bothering you ladies?
Fuck off!
Niggas be like,
You ladies want to talk to me, right? Right?
Invincible realizes these two ready to jump them, and he hits Eve with straight misogyny, telling her to get out of here.
Get back in the kitchen.
I don't know who he feeling like, acting like he doesn't need the help. But in a blink of an eye, Omni-Mark is coming at her, breaking all of her shields. And our Mark wants to help his girl, but he can't. Because Cal Invincible is dodging everything, the Mark is able to grab and slam him, and then instantly charges in to help Eve like she needs rescuing. She's a guardian of the globe. Look how legendary they are. Oh. Maybe she does need help, as Invincible.
The good guys in the Invisible world are definitely way trashier than the bad guys. It's not even close, nigga.
Tackles Omni-Mark, grabbing him by the cape, swinging him, but gets two fists slammed to the ground. And they don't give my son a chance to breathe. You can't even trust yourself out here anymore. Invincible looks up and... Damn! One of them coming down like the Hulk, and the other is Superman flying in. Invincible stood no chance, but luckily for him, Eve comes in, and while they're stomping him out, she's able to push them off of him. They knew stomping wasn't gonna kill him. They just jealous that his fit is way cleaner than theirs. Now Eve gonna fuck up their fits even more, having them crash into a building, exploding. But she low-key might have just buffed them. Tattered suit Spider-Man always won. Messed up fit Goku would be cooking.
That's
Rip
true.
the jersey Draymond, take the over on 5 points. Thought you didn't need my help.
Do you see me fucking laughing, my nigga?
Mark really chose a superhero girlfriend just to be scared when she has to be a superhero. Nigga in the background like Mary Jane. You're gonna die in that stupid costume, Eve. To the point where he literally pushes her and starts getting jumped. Tries fighting back but is losing, and Omni-Invincible.
It's so funny because really her power is so much more OP than Invincible that she should be pushing Invincible out the way. If she used her powers like in a useful way other than creating walls that shatter like glass, nigga. And then what's her next move? What's she follow that up with? A box that shatters like glass.
Goes after her. He low-key been fiending for Eve all fight. Might have got curved by Eve in his universe and still salty about it. But gang, breaking her leg like this and then slamming her is not how you're gonna win her heart.
That's crazy.
Niggas be like, yo, why she don't like me, bro? I don't know, man. I can't see why not. Eve is down for the count, and Omni-Mark goes for the kill, but Invincible stops it, throwing them into each other. Now we really gotta rely on niggas like Black Samson. We're cooked. 3 seasons in, and I still don't know what his powers are. All hope is looking lost, Eve is cooked, and both of them want Invincible next. These two moving like the androids right now, but at least the Invincibles are gonna leave after everyone on Earth is dead. The androids said, yeah, nah, the building's getting it too. Luckily for Mark, Cecil's robots start jumping the two of them, allowing for Invincible and Eve to get away. But the Guardians of the Globe G-League team wasn't as lucky. We see Immortal definitely losing to an Invincible while his teammates are looking dead as hell on the floor. I would tell him to get back for gang, but my nigga, it's very mortal. He stay losing. And Goggleless Invincible got him on the ropes, charging in. Look at him.
Something's wrong with him. That's not human, man. You're not regular, man. Nigga was the devil, man.
But Immortal hits him with a nasty left, sending him flying into the ground. But as you'd imagine, it wasn't enough to stop him at all. Luckily, Darkwing is here to help kick Goggleless Invincible away. The two of them landed 2 hits, and now their dumbasses feel like they LeBron and D-Wade. Immortal tries to catch the lob, but gets thrown, and Darkwing comes in from behind, getting his foot grabbed and slammed. His leg is cooked. First Eve, and now Darkwing? Kawhi, stay away, bro. Your legs can't take any more.
Hey.
Immortal charging in, getting Goggles Invincible off, and I'm thinking to myself,
I'm waiting for one of these seasons where like Invincible starts tapping in for real. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to take a picture, but I took a picture in the middle of the thing. You know what I mean? Sometimes gotta be ready for the thumbnail. But yeah, I'm waiting for the season where they actually start like being like, I understand going up against the odds, but I'm waiting for the season where they actually like look like they have a chance.
hold up, why Immortal kind of cooking? But then I realized why. When I see him giving Invincible straight left rights, but bro is not taking him serious at all. This reminds me of when Spider-Man thought he was cooking and Green Goblin was cheesing the whole time. Which fits, cause this nigga is crazy, punching Immortal, hitting spin moves too, knocking Immortal down to the ground, and it turns out that not all of the Guardians of the Globe are dead for once. Unfortunately, the only one left is Duplicate, and we know she's sorry as hell. She got sliced up, and this Invincible hasn't shut up once the entire fight sequence.
Oh, that was your girl? I thought I recognized her.
Omni-Mark not wrong, that is his girl. She can multiply though, so that's probably like 12 other niggas' girl too. And I know he's pissed, cause he landing all these hits and it doesn't matter. Immortal was never gonna win this fight. Invincible was just playing with his food, anti-Rod Wave. Invincible not smiling anymore. And just like the Joker, that's an issue. Just go ahead and ask the Dark Knight thugs.
With a tape back. Pool stick all in his ass. Tell him take that.
Goggles Invincible charges in, palming Immortal's whole head and kicks him into the ground, and then flies into him. And as if that wasn't already gonna kill very Immortal, Omni-Mark makes sure of it, literally just stomps on his neck, decapitating him. And just to sprinkle a little more disrespect on top of it, turns into Lionel Messi and throws his head to kill his girlfriend. This might...
You niggas are so sorry. You got killed, but it didn't even look like he threw that with a lot of force, bro. Duplicate looked like she made out of Play-Doh, nigga. Why did she just, like, Duplicate getting chopped up like she's weaker than a human's anatomy? Like, human beings don't get chopped up that easily, nigga. Threw a head at you, bro.
Be the craziest Invincible so far. Feel bad for the niggas who was in his universe. Luckily for us, Darkwing is still alive and is able to grab his ass and carry him into the Shadow Realm with Chris Evans' career post-MCU. But unfortunately, not everyone has as much help as Immortal did, except for LeBron, just to still lose. Rex in this bitch straight isoing, throwing bombs at Invincible and dodging.
Come on, Rex!
And this new superhero group had only just got this place a few days ago, very last minute.
Crazy, the most drippy one they got rid of.
But he uses these trap house ass walls to his advantage, making the debris into little bombs. Rex actually got Invincible on the back foot. He doing way better than very Immortal. Rex even manages to spam bombs enough to knock him out the air. And Rex moving smart right now. We not doing no, oh, I think he dead for real. Time to go. Rex said not till the room smell like barbecue chicken, charging up the floor underneath him and blowing his ass up. I honestly didn't know Rex had this in him for real. You impressed me, gang. You really took down an Invincible. I should have known it was way too good to be true. This is the show Invincible. Nothing's ever what it seems. All he did was piss him off, getting grabbed by the neck and lifted up into the air, legs dangling. Rex at this point just accepts the fact that he joining Immortal in hell. Not for a long time though, cause that nigga keeps respawning and decides, shit, if I'm going out, you going out with me. And brings the both of them. The ultimate sacrifice.
He was the only nigga that took out an Invincible. Mark didn't take one out. Did he? I don't think he did. No.
Crazy, man. Makes me wonder though, how the hell did Invincible take over his world if he can't even beat Rex, bruh? The Invincibles held up their part of—
Well, Rex had to kill himself to make his whole body a bomb. That's, maybe he just wasn't willing to do that. And also, if you noticed, the only reason he had access to his insides is because I think Invincible put a hole in him.
The bargain and wreaked havoc, just ore farming over death, destruction, and despair. Niggas will really take any moment to take a fit pick. But afterwards, when they go to Angstrom, they realize they got they ass scammed. That shit they put around their neck done turned it lime green. He sends them to some random universe somewhere, but unluckily for him, not every Invincible got sent away. Because our Invincible is still here, charging into him immediately, tackling him out the air. You already know Angstrom got some annoying plan up his sleeve though, because he opens a portal behind him, smacking Invincible in the face with the camera and sending a bunch more at him. Looking at it now, he kind of remind me of Mr. Terrific.
And I do like Mark's black on blue suit more than his original.
But the way he uses them is so lame. Inspiring versus put a shirt on, nigga. Put a shirt on and a mask, cause god damn, this dude is ugly as hell. Invincible crash lands into the ground. Like, I was so pissed when I realized Angstrom didn't die in season 2, but not even because, oh, he's evil. It's just because that nigga is so hard to look at. But he came back a ripped ball sack, and it still just baffles me how he really is this dedicated to ruin the one good Invincible's life, dodging out the way of his strike and Invincible.
I've already talked about how stupid Angstrom's writing, motivation, and everything is, and I'm not gonna do it that much in this video. People gonna write up like, he's supposed to be crazy. It's a nice cop out when you just are writing a nigga weirdly. It's like, no, it's not supposed to make sense. It's not that I wrote it and it didn't make sense. It's that it's not supposed to make sense. Even in the lore of the story, it doesn't make sense. Even to his own crazy psychosis, it doesn't make sense. Because if he's this crazy, he shouldn't be sane enough to and level-headed enough to be able to squash his beefs with the other Invincibles. It makes no sense. It literally, either he's beefing with all of them or he's beefing with none of them. The fact that he picked the one that had nothing to do with him or did anything to him is stupid. It's stupid. I don't care what you say. I hate it. It's dumb.
Goes back in, but just spams more drones towards him. What Angstrom is doing right now is he got a 4-win team and he trying to trade his superstar. Like, my nigga, leave Victor Wembanyama alone. Mark moving too clean right now though. The most evil thing this Mark Grayson has done was step out the crib in this bullshit. But despite the nice guy facade, he's pissed right now. Angstrom is just not letting him get in close at all. He knows if it comes to boxing, any sort of strength, or just not breaking the mirror, he's cooked. Hence why he opens up a portal underneath, unable to hit him though they all miss. And I guess he figures out, hey,
airball.
Why force yourself to be accurate when you could just use Squirrel Girl? Spawning in 1 billion of them over Invincible in 3 different directions, raining drones on top of his head, crashing him into the ground for the 2nd time. Listen, I don't read the Invincible comics, but I've heard some crazy individuals are coming, and if you mean to
all 3, oh my god, I ain't gonna lie to you.
I don't read the Invincible comics, but I've heard
I ain't gonna lie to you. All 3 of these is against what I said. Maybe the niggas start getting better later on, but every one of these character designs is what I'm talking about. Like, this nigga standing next to anybody else, I think niggas will quickly be like, oh, I see what Screw's talking about. Even when Battle Beast be standing next to niggas, I'll be like, damn, he look like he almost from a different show. And this dinosaur nigga, they all just look cool. Like,
some crazy
if they're video game characters, I would want to play with them.
Individuals are coming, and if you mean to tell me that a nigga throwing Polaroids at you got you beat up this bad, I'm concerned to see the state of Earth at that point in the story. Earth probably gone, Invincible defending rubble and smoke at that point in the story. Or maybe not, my son fighting back. So much so that Angstrom is worried and has to add some more fuel to the fire, spawning in another portal and sending in 1 million more drones. And I can't even make fun of Mark for this one, only the Flash could avoid all of this. There's just so many of them coming in at light speed, cutting him all over his suit and body. Luckily for all of us, what Invincible lacks in battle IQ, strength, speed, durability, nigga weakness is basically basketball, he makes up for in determination. He refuses to quit. And you know, I can't do anything but respect that. We've had niggas not even make an attempt before, but Angstrom is so stupid and runs out of cameras, and Mark takes this time to grab him by the throat. It's over. This time he's got to kill Angstrom 100%. He cannot get away again.
Grab his dick and twist it!
Lil bro Oliver thinking just like me for real. I messed with how he was on kill mode the whole season.
Yeah,
some dudes just gotta go, bro.
Him.
But Mark takes too long and Angstrom gets away from his grip. Of course. I really don't know why I even tried to expect anything else, bro. But at least Mark said I'm leaving here with some. Pulling his arm in the portal manages to cut it off. Shaking my head. I really wish Mark killed this man. Thank you guys for watching the video. Just wanted to shout out that in honor of Spider-Man Day, we ranked.
Oh, well, yeah. Shout out to my boy. That was dope. Love it.